Hey, what's up you guys? You're watching Team APS. In today's video, we're opening the newest structured decks. Structured deck Yugi, Muto, Seto, Kaiba. This basically finishes off this year's sort of big plug of these two characters, more or less. So, let's check out the backs. If you have been living under a rock, you probably won't know what these are about, but otherwise, Magnet Warriors.
Oh, I get it. You mentioned rock because they're rock types.
Magnet Warriors and Unions, right? Or ABCs.
A to Z.
A to Z's. Yeah. The alphabet. Tell us what you get. You get actually I think 5 hollows in these now.
This maybe you could consider the Lil Boosie
What?
archetype because they're just as letters.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And cool mats. Like there's a new art of this guy and things like that. Alright. Yugi first.
Didn't you say that Arcanite Joker comes in this and he's new artwork?
It looked like it in this picture. I think I see on this picture. It looked like Arcanite Joker with a new artwork, but I'm probably just wrong.
I hope you're right though.
Well, I know Dark Magician gets a new artwork.
Look at he looks all slick.
Another
Yeah.
artwork.
And yet Blue Eyes doesn't, and that's a bit unfortunate.
He's bringing back Green Dark Magician.
How many ways can we use Green Dark Magician?
Well, he's the new official Dark Magician, I think, now. Like, that's what they've kind of been
I'll support it.
telling us. Oh, what are these things?
He made it very clear.
It's rule
That's
book and
just
whatnot.
rule books, yeah.
Cute.
Okay, so, I'll let these just chill up here in the corners until they take up too much space and I move them. Rule book, they still aren't actually giving the official one in these.
Yeah, not.
That only comes in
Any
starter
noticeable
decks.
changes?
It's not even the official rule book. Who cares?
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
look, one of these little book things. I was looking at
Yeah.
Play mat.
These are the mats that would look great as mats.
But they aren't, so throw them away, please.
There is a guy who goes around blowing these up and putting them on mats.
That would be awesome.
It's not legal, but he does it.
Wait, he what's them?
He takes the image and like
Oh,
he does a really good job, but it's in no way legal.
some combos
flow
and things you can buy to make this better.
I always love seeing a good flowchart.
And I'm assuming Kaiba's.
I like how. Did you see Drowning Mirror Force on there? Drowning Mirror Force would be a great card. in
Great
this deck.
addition to this.
It's good in any deck.
Yeah. And Kaiba gets the same, and I think he I guess his probably. It talks about both.
Yeah, he's a little bit more specific. It had Tyrant Wing on there.
I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
if his
because
are
of
dragons.
it's a Kaiba card, I guess.
Okay, so Yugi, Kaiba.
All right, so I'm loving I like the fusion love we're getting here.
Yeah, apparently this has like a lot of fusion monsters in it. So
Pretty happy
okay,
here.
we'll sleeve up hollows too, and
How many Yugi structure decks
check
have we
them out.
had?
Going on 11,
maybe?
oh, yeah,
5?
4 probably.
Hmm.
'Cause I can only name a couple off the top of my head.
All right, Imperium Magnum, the superconductive battle bot.
That's
We'll
words.
check him out here in a sec. Berserkion, the Electromagna Warrior. Cool. And then Alpha, Gamma, and there's one more, right? And Beta, the Electromagnetic Warrior. So these are the new school.
The guys with and these are just what the Magna Warriors with effects.
Yeah,
they're
basically.
retools,
That's
basically.
pretty cool.
Well,
Retrained versions.
yeah. All right, so we'll check them out in a sec. But first, let's go through the commons. Kariborn.
That's
you were talking
new.
about this. When they enter the battle phase, you can discard this card, target a monster in your grave that was destroyed by battle, and sent there this turn, and special summon it. That's actually not bad.
I do like it.
And when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this from your grave and summon any number of Karibo monsters in your graveyard.
So guys, Karibo archetype.
Yeah, so this helps if you were building the Karibo deck, which was kind of a deck before. It's a little better.
It'll help it out.
Valkyrion and the original Magnet Warriors,
Haven't seen them in a while.
Dark Magician Girl, and new art of Dark Magician. Very.
Interesting.
Oh, he's coming. I mean, yay, he's coming.
It would have been nice if he had been like super.
I like the colors they use though. It looks good.
It looks really nice. I appreciate it.
Solid artwork.
Buster Blader comes in this.
Ew.
Jax, Queens, King's Knight.
I always like those 3.
Berphomet, Gazelle, so kind of just Yugi monsters.
It's like
Obnoxious
what
guard.
fuses? Let's just put it all in here.
Giant Soldier of Stone,
OG
regular
Karibo.
Karibo. So if you were like sort of doing just a sealed thing with your friends, this could at least summon that. But
Or just
you'll need more.
3 of this deck. 3 of this.
You'll need, like, more
Well, if we're playing
Karibos.
like see like
I was thinking like if they just had just this against like just that or something.
if they do a structured at tournaments, will they allow people to use both, or is it going to be only one?
That's a
you think?
good question. I wonder how they will do that.
It'll be interesting.
Sounds fun.
Skilled Dark Magician, Skilled White Magician, Twin-headed behemoth. I remember this used to be a cool card.
Me too.
Yeah,
In the
it's
day.
a good floater.
For like tribute fodder, it just came back. Alright, magnetic field. Interesting read. If you control a level 4 lower earth rock type monster, so this can work in several decks
Yes,
already. You can target a level level 4 lower magnet warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect once per turn. At the end of the damage step, when an earth rock you control battled an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster wasn't destroyed, you can return it to the hand. That's neat.
Interesting.
Dark Magic Inheritance. Been waiting for this for a while. The card that makes Dark Magician like a really good deck. Banish 2 spells from your grave and add a spell or trap from your deck to your hand that specifically lists the card Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl. Accept another copy of this. You can only activate one per turn. It's got some questionable art going on here.
Would we refer to this as maybe the Dark Mission version of Red Eye's Insight?
Yeah, it is. It's a lot like that, I guess.
It's nicely inclusive.
What do you figure is going on here? They're just sort of sitting in the...
Maybe this is like her graduation when she becomes the Dark Magician.
She's
Girl.
getting the inheritance. Some people have things to say about this art, but I think it's cool.
And we're gonna take the high road on that one.
Dark Magic Attack.
I need to get an ultra copy of that.
Dark Magic Curtain, Mystic Box, Swords of Revealing Light. By the way, this is the last thing we needed before we redo our Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes theme duel. The rematch.
Rematch of the century.
Swords of Revealing Light, Spell Shattering Arrow, Polymerization, Diffusion. So you get both of these. They should have given you like 2 polymerizations for being
Yeah,
honest.
with all these like
Because you get a lot of fusions. Diffusion, Swords of Concealing Light. Actually, pretty nice reprint. This is a good card in the meta for dealing with some unbreakable boards that can't be targeted and destroyed and all.
Yeah, sometimes
Flip
if
them
you
all
can't
down.
get rid of them, just
Flip them all face down. Yeah, I mean, it gives you time. Attack the moon. Magnet conversion. Target 3 low 4 lower magnet warriors in your grave. Add them to your hand during either player's turn. You can banish this from the grave and special summon a low 4 lower magnet warrior monster.
Why are they
Wave
swapping-
effects.
Why are they swapping parts though? Kind of odd.
Well, it's like a conversion. I don't really know. They just look for themes. Magician's Circle. Mirror Force. 5 years ago, this would have been a big deal. But I mean, it's still nice they give it to you. Magic Cylinder, Soul Rope, Rock Bombardment, Arcana Knight Joker. So
Hey, it does
is that a
have
new
different art? Yeah, look, Alex.
Arcana Knight Joker art.
Oh, I like it.
Dark Paladin,
Same art.
Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, and I'm surprised they included this. Buster Blader, the Dragon.
Get printed again in something?
Yeah, he was printed in Megaton, but I guess since they have Buster Blader in
Fair
this,
enough.
so you get a lot of fusions here because these plus like this.
Yeah, seems like it's really pretty
Think a
fun to
lot
play
of
this.
stuff.
All right, so that's Yugi's deck. It's basically Magnet Warriors. Pretty cool. All right, so
Let's read these guys.
I'm gonna read these and I'll sleeve them after I read them. So Gamma, and I think all 3 of these have a similar effect. If it was normal or special summon, you can special summon a level 4 lower one from your hand, and during your opponent's turn, you contribute it to summon a Magnet Warrior from your deck. That's a quick effect.
Interesting.
And I think they all have like that similar line. Like when this is normal or special summoned, you search one from your deck to your hand. So pretty similar.
Oh, they all have the quick effect where they can.
They contribute themselves on your
Okay.
opponent's turn.
That's cool. Quick effects
Quickly
are the
swap
way
out.
to go.
And then Alpha, he can search a level 8 Magna Warrior. So either Valkyrian or
Looks a lot cooler in this form.
this. And
So
Berserkion.
let's start with our first small boss monster.
Okay, so oh god, this text. Okay,
Look closely.
can't be normal summoner set. Special summoned by the hand by banishing the electromagnetics from your hand, grave, or face up on your monster card zones. You can banish a level 4 lower magnet warrior from your grave, so that's why you want these in your grave. Target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. If this card is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, you can target one of each of these banished guys and special summon them. So big combination of all of them, and then he gets them all back, and he can pop stuff.
Feels like you want to run him in as like a maybe 2, just in case you want to play it twice.
Yeah, probably. And then Imperium Magnum, the superconductive battle bot.
Woo!
That text.
Also small text. First be fusion summoned, can't be summoned other ways during either player's turn when they activate a spell trap or monster effect. Oh wow. You can negate the activation and destroy it at no cost, so it's just once per turn.
Just does his thing.
If this card leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon a Valkyrian, the Magnet Warrior, and a Berserkion from your hand or deck, ignoring their summoning
Ooh,
conditions.
that sounds fun. That's
So, but he takes Valkyrian and
Yeah.
Berserkian. So that's actually a bit of a problem because he takes those two,
Which means you don't want to run them at one each.
and that means you're going to run more than one of them if you want to get them back because he gets
Dangerous.
them. I mean, but he's really powerful.
At least he can only. He has to be special. I mean, fusion summoned.
Neat.
Yeah, you don't want to see him in other decks.
Sweet. All right, so now for Kaibas, this is probably the bigger deal here, I suppose. It's the deck that's expected to be better or whatever. Somewhat.
Even when it's not Dark Magician and Blue Eyes related, the Kaiba deck is still.
No, it's always got to be better. So A to Z, Dragon, Buster, Cannon,
maybe they're
A to Z,
balancing how
Dragon,
the show
Buster,
worked.
Assault Core, Buster, Drake, Wyvern. All right, so go ahead and just leave those actually. Just
No problem.
So Heavy Mech Super Armor, Support Armor. Funny,
It's not support platform.
we made a video about unions.
We did.
And like right after it, this got like announced. If this card's normal summoned, you target a union in your grave, special summon it. Once per turn, you can target a union monster, a machine you control, and equip it to this, or unequip this and special summon it. Your opponent can't target the equipped monster, and this would be destroyed if the monster would be destroyed.
So he can equip to any machine.
Yeah.
Alright.
X-Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, Z Metal Tank, these already
I
existed.
miss those guys.
Here's the existing support platform. He can just equip himself.
Yeah.
He's a union.
He does his thing.
Um,
Out of nowhere.
Tablet Blue Eyes, but with a planet in the background instead of a tablet.
I'd rather that over the tablet, honestly.
It does look better with the planet deck.
That's true. It looks more like Blue Eyes controls the world. Kaiser Glider, Lord of D, Vampire. I guess Kaiba did use Vampire
He
Lord.
did, I
He
know
did.
that. I don't know why.
Enraged Battle Ox, Death Sparrow, Imp, Hetton the Dark Clown.
If you saw the
Two
movie.
of them. So you can actually float.
That's weird. You know, I always felt like in
Interplanetary.
structure decks they didn't care about that.
Well, structures are the ones where they will do two copies of something, but starters they never. Or it might be the other way. I think it's like that, yeah.
You're probably right.
Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon, Blizzard Dragon, Keeper of the Shrine. Kind of strange. Alright, so, important
Uh-oh.
card. Wait,
Uh-oh.
look, spell, monster, spell. That's
Oh,
weird.
that's weird.
Union Hanger. When it's activated, you can add a light machine type union from your deck to your hand, aka one of these. Once per turn, if a light machine type union is normal or special summoned, you can target one of them and equip one with a different name from your deck to that monster, but the monster you equip can't be special summoned this turn. So basically, this searches two of your guys like instantly. You search one, and then you summon it, and then this equips another to it, which makes it quite
Crazy.
fast. And it's a field spell, so terraforming can search it. And also, there's Luster Dragon, Majesty with Eyes of Blue.
Wow.
Blue Eye support. Send a Blue Eyes from your hand or deck to the grave. Target a monster on the field. It can't attack while it's faced on the field.
Because
Okay.
attacking monsters was a big problem for them.
Yeah.
Well, only for one matchup, and that's Buster Blader.
Yeah. But it should get rid of the card.
Yeah, it doesn't kill it, but it makes you.
Burst, Stream of Destruction. This destroys all your opponent's monsters, but your Blue Eyes can't attack. So
I get it. Okay, so first you play Majesties to stop their finishing blow, and then you play Burst of Destruction.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that's probably
on
what the
that
deck
turn,
would
yeah.
have you do. The Flute of Summoning Dragon, Silent Doom. You know, in theory, you could use this with the other flute thing, the Melody.
Oh,
Melody to
with
search
your
them and then
dragon.
Flute to summon them.
I never even thought about that, but he knows he don't.
Silent Doom, Shrink, Enemy Controller, Megamorph,
I miss Megamorph.
limiter removal to use with
MVP.
your guys. Frontline base, summon a level 4 lower union from your
I'm gonna
hand.
say a controversial thing real quick and say limiter removal should be at 3.
You wish. Union Scramble. Target 3 banished light machine type normal monsters or light machine type unions. Special summon them during either player's turn. Except to return this percent to the grave. You can banish it from your grave and target a banished light one. And return it to the hand.
I love me some grave effects.
This actually sounds kind
Every
of fun.
spell and trap now has these. Just when it's in the grave, it does something.
Crush
Reprinted
Virus.
Crush. Negate attack. Ring of Destruction. Pretty strong.
Yeah, pretty good.
Interdimensional Matter Transporter, Cloning, Final Attack Orders, Call the Haunted, Rollout
Roll out.
for your unions, Fiendish Chain, a nice convenient reprint actually, and then Originals, XYZ Dragon Cannon,
Look at that alternate artwork.
XY, that is new,
Oh, I like that.
XY Dragon Cannon, and XZ Tank Cannon.
Huh,
I think that's new
something's
as well.
weird.
What?
Wait,
There's one missing.
Oh, yeah, that one that comes in that. Yeah, if you pick up Duelist Pack Rivals of the Pharaoh, that's where you can get that one missing one that they, I guess, couldn't fit here.
Also, they didn't put in the VW series.
I thought they did.
Oh, you're right. The VW XYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon.
Alright, supers. A Assault Core, 1900 attack, so good stats. You can equip it and unequip it, and the monster that's equipped by this is unaffected by opponent's monster effects. And if this card's sent from the field to the grave, you get to add another Union monster from your grave to your hand.
I like it.
Quite useful.
Agreed.
B Buster Drake. Same thing, cards unaffected by your opponent's spells, because he's green, the other one's yellow. And when he gets sent from the field to the grave, you can add a Union from your deck to your hand.
Lord, Alex.
And he's got kind of just average stats. And then C Crush Wyvern has the big defense. Same thing, and when he's sent from the field to the grave, you can summon a Union monster from your hand.
Oh.
So, the three of these together make the card that is kind of one of the most controversially powerful boss monsters of the format, now that it's out, ABC Dragon Buster. So, 3000 attack, 2800 defense. Must be first special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control, so these three.
No polymerization needed.
Yeah, you do not use polymerization. Once returned during either player's turn, you can discard one card and target a card of the field and banish it. That's really strong. That means that, like, as long as you got cards in your hand, you can just banish stuff for free. Banish. It's crazy. During your opponent's turn, you can tribute this card, then target 3 of your banished light machine type Union monsters with different names, so 1 of each of these, and special summon them. This is a quick effect. So this is, go ahead.
It seems really familiar considering what we just opened before this.
And the thing is, this thing can basically run, so if you try to, say, target it with certain stuff, it'll just kind of escape.
And you could just make a new
What
one.
about Cyber Dragon? If you try
Cyber
to
Dragon
fuse
would be
it.
a pretty good one, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
even if this tributes itself, you could
You
use
still
these.
fuse those. So.
Yeah, so that's really useful. That, and also a fun weakness of this card, in case I don't point it out in a later video, it can only do this effect during your opponent's turn, the tributing to run away part.
Ah.
So if it's during the ABC player's turn, you can still like
Strike.
get this with other stuff. So,
Please do. That's dangerous.
and then here's the one that you'll probably never summon, but it's really fun to think that you could.
I do like the way it looks.
He's the equivalent of this.
It's still, it says, see, it still omits something that I don't like.
A to Z Buster Cannon. He takes ABC Dragon Buster and XYZ Dragon Cannon. Lots of text on this one.
Where's VW?
Right?
I guess I forgot about them. You don't use polymerization, you just banish them during either player's turn when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or a monster effect. You can discard a card, negate the activation, and destroy that card. So also very similar to that. You can discard one card. Wait, okay, no. During either player's turn, you can banish this card, then target the 2 materials and summon them back. So, oh snap. Yeah, so very useful. Good card. Use it. That's the decks, actually. So,
You know, they both sound really
these are really fun decks, and if you get the copy, if you get a few copies of Duelist Pack Rivals of the Pharaoh, you'll also get some cool Magnet Warrior cards to use with these, and the last Dragon Cannon that you need for this, so kind of neat. All in all, probably the two good value for money structures. Like, obviously this is the one that more people want, but they both seem worth the money.
This isn't shabby either, man.
Yeah, I think you can have a really great, theme duel with these almost.
It'd be fun. I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't.
We'll talk about it.
We'll see. All right. Well, that's the video. Tell us in the comments which of these decks you like better as decks. Like, obviously this is meta, but Yugi versus Kaiba. Like, which deck do you like a little bit more?
We did not order these correctly.
Yeah. And so either way, one last thing. Wormwood Gaming, you can use on their website the promo code APS to get free shipping on your order of anything. They make those awesome wooden deck boxes that we opened about a week ago, and yeah, might be worth it. Yeah, he's got one. This thing. They're sweet. So yeah, we're opening it on the mat. So check that out, and check out TCGplayer if you want to get copies of these structures for yourself. That's gonna be the video. Subscribe for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and we will catch you guys in the next one.